Welcome back, everybody, to my Pokemon Ultra Moon Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is episode 105, and in the last one, I became the inaugural champion of the Alola region. And for most Nuzlockes, that would be the end of it. However, I believe that there is still some content left, quite a bit of content left actually, in the post game that I want to be able to cover and I think is worthwhile to be able to call the Nuzlocke absolutely complete. I know it says the end over here, but it's not actually the end of the Nuzlocke. This is just what happens after you win the league. As for the league itself, the performance was really good. I had, no deaths, no retirements, spoiler alert. And I think my MVP for the entire thing was Lewandowski, the Volcarona. As you can see, the start screen, this is the intro screen of the game, by the way. So it's going to start again, obviously, and you'll have to watch it with me. I've essentially not touched this game for a while, actually, because it's been so long, and you can see my playtime and everything as well. The reason my Pokedex count is so high is, if you remember, I caught a lot of objectives Pokemon, or the Pokemon that I put in my objectives box in order to unlock certain aspects of the game, such as the Pokepelago and being able to get some TMs and items and things of that nature. So, with all that housekeeping out of the way, I'm going to continue. There I am in all my glory. Let me fix the focus. The team hasn't changed yet, but I will be changing the team pretty soon. So yeah, as you can see, my little Snorlax. Just gonna go outside, see what's going on. It's my mother. Looks like you slept well, Yash. Ooh.
Alola! The salty breeze sang to me and brought me here to you.
He's back to his annoying ways. Oh, like a Cantonian Meowth, not Alolan. R.I.P. Makai. I remember all my Pokemon. Ooh.
Oh, and there's that Cantonian Meowth. Look at that shiny coin on your head, KK.
He's creeping out the pussy. He's gotta stop this.
Meow to you too. Oh, by the way, there were some pretty interesting people looking for you too, Yash. So come on, let's get out there. The champion of Alola doesn't just get to stay inside all day.
Let's see. Okay, so no more extra stuff from my mum. I will say that there are the rematches as well for all of the Elite Four and the champion once again. If you guys want, I can do that because those teams are slightly stronger and there are also different battles possible for the champion battles. They're called title defenses in this game, so you can do multiple title defenses against different trainers with more upgraded teams. So let me know if you want me to pursue that. I will do that if you want me to, but yeah, I'll just move on. There's quite a bit of content left, as I said, for the post-game. Oh, look, it's the Ultra Recon squad. Hello, Yash. Congratulations on becoming Alola's first champion. I heard that the battle against Horde decide the champion was quite the spectacle. So, champion, as they call you, would you be so kind to give us your assistance?
Ultra beasts have appeared in the depths of Poni Island. They must have traveled here via the Ultra wormhole created at Alta on Poni.
Sadly, we were no match for them. That's why we request your assistance, champion. La Campion. That's who I am.
Me and the said you are gonna go too.
Hal was strong in that champion battle, by the way.
Of course, we're counting on you too, Hal.
He's not a calculator. Stop counting on him. We were planning on heading to Poni Island immediately. Would you care to come along? I will not. I'm going to switch my team up before I do that. We will be waiting for you at Poni Grove. So if you guys remember, Poni Grove is an area that I couldn't access. I was being blocked by a guy. And now it's open because now I'm champion. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go switch the team out. I can do that here. So I'll do that and I'll come back and then I'll do the team recap then. So hang on, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back everyone. In the spirit of, I guess, vibes-based Nuzlocking, I've just sort of built up a ragtag team of people, of Pokemon that I think will be sort of strong into anything or be able to cover most things. So yeah, I'm just going to show you that team quickly. So first up, we have a returning Hummels the Crobat, level 58 with Aerial Ace, Roost, Cross Poison, and U-Turn. Has the Inner Focus ability so it cannot be flinched, and the Muscle Band so it hits a little bit harder with its physical moves, which is essentially all of its attacking moves. Next up is another flying type. It's Podolsky, the Talonflame, level 57. It's got Roost, Flame Charge, Quick Attack, and Acrobatics. It has the Flame Body ability and the King's Rock. Now that I think about it, King's Rock is probably the bad move. I'm gonna switch this to Citrus Berry because I want Acrobatics to still do pretty good damage. Or maybe I'll go itemless on it. So yeah. But King's Rock allows for flinches to happen, just in case people didn't know that. Next up is Kane the Beware, level 58 with Return, Bulk Up, Rock Slide, and Superpower. And it has the Klutz ability, and that's why it doesn't have an item, because that would be just useless. So yeah, no item for Kane. Sucks. This ability is shit. I hate it, but it's what I got, so anyway. Following that is Manzukic at level 57, almost at 58. And it's got Toxic, Ominous Wind, Scald, and Recover. Has the Water Absorb ability and the Leftovers item for added recovery. I've decided to give a debut to Lima the Glalie. This hasn't been used yet, and it's been in Pokepelago all this time, and I've finally been able to fully train it up, and it's at level 57, almost at 58 actually, and it's got Bulldoze, Blizzard, Frost Breath, and Crunch. Has the Inner Focus ability and the Expert Belt, which allows Lima to hit just a little bit harder when the move that it's using is super effective. And between Ice, Ground, and Dark, I think it covers most types, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I will show its EV spread in a little bit, but let me move on to the last team member before I do that. And finally, we have Closer the Skarmory, the glue of this team in my opinion. And it's at level 57 with Roost, Spikes, Fly, and Night Slash. Has the Sturdy ability and the Leftovers for added recovery, which is helped a lot by Fly, which adds a sort of semi-invulnerable turn, and so it's able to heal off of the Leftovers while using Fly, which is cool synergy in my opinion. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to Lima and show you the stats of this Pokemon, and I'll kind of talk you through why I did some of the things I did here. So as you can see, this thing has max special attack and sort of not max speed, but very high speed, and with a little bit of HP investment as well. The reason I decided to go with special attack instead of attack on Glalie is because even though Glalie has 80 in all stats, base 80 across the board, I saw that my current Ice type coverage, which is essentially just Davies the Alolan Sandslash, was a physical attacker, and so I thought I should have a special attacking Ice type as well, now that I've lost Dai the Jinx, because that was my main special attacking Ice type. So there's that. This is some of the stuff you can see about it as well. Caught it in Mount Lanakila. Alright, so I think it's time to head to Poni Grove. You can see I'm still in my champion garments. I'm gonna fly. Also, I haven't yet decided what I'm going to replace the Nebby encounter with, but I will do that. I'm leaning towards an island scan encounter, but I'm not fully sure yet. So when I do that, I will let you guys know, but for now, excuse me, that's not going to be a factor. Charizard takes me all the way to Poni Island for free. So yeah, this is the ancient pony path. That's the vast pony canyon up front. Let me try and fix this focus again. Alright, so the ancient pony path, if you go down here, you go to the right here, you can see up there is where they are. How and Miss Wiki, I think.
Yash, over here.
Over there.
If you head to the Pony Grove here, there are Ultra Beasts right here in Alola.
My young friend Yash, congratulations on becoming champion. Well, thank you, Miss Wiki. You were one of the few cool people in Aether Paradise. Everybody else there was batshit crazy, right? Yeah. One moment. I've heard that your final battle against Master Hal was quite fiery. That it was. That was a crazy battle, by the way. Hal is good now. Hal is strong. I don't know how the hell he became this strong, but he is. It's mental. So, yeah, anyway. And now, the two of you will look into the mysteries of the Ultra Beast. Is that right? That is right indeed. I will support you however I can. I've brought you a little something. Oh, she brought us. He's jumping. A Malasada. Of course, the Malasada boy. How? I forgot his Malasada ways. So annoying.
My Decidueye loves Malasadas too. Thanks, Miss Wiki.
Young Master Gladian also left something for me. It's type null? I'm gonna get a type null? Holy cow. I wasn't expecting this. Holy shit, type null's data will be added to the Pokedex. This is a legendary Pokemon, everyone. This is type null. This is Gladian's Ace, which evolves into Silvally. Holy hell, that's a powerful Pokemon. I'll show you the Pokedex entry real quick. It looks quite ugly and sort of weird, but it's a fantastically strong Pokemon in-game, not in competitive, but whatever. It's the synthetic Pokemon, type null, normal type, height of 6'3", so he's my height, and weighing in at 265.7 pounds. Holy hell, oh, man, this thing's fat. It's not fat, it could be on steroids. This thing is very bulky, at least in terms of its size. There's danger of its going on a rampage, so its true power is sealed away beneath its control mask. I feel like that's wrong English. There's danger of its going on a rampage. Is this a bug? I feel like it should be there's danger of it going on a rampage. Alright, I guess you can't expect translators to do a perfect job all the time. I'm gonna nickname this thing in front of you guys. I don't know what to kind of nickname. I'm just gonna give it a nickname of a player that didn't quite make it on the wheel, because since this is a legendary Pokemon, I'm not going to have it on my team. So I'm just gonna give it a nickname. Trying to think of a random player from back in the day. Who could? Damn it! I'm blanking right now. You know what? I'm gonna name him Ulrich, because Sven Ulrich was a goalkeeper for Bayern Munich. He was like one of our reserve goalkeepers. He played alright, to be fair. I'm gonna see Ulrich's summary here. Sven Ulrich becoming a legendary Pokemon was not on my bingo card. This thing is Modest Nature. That's interesting. Modest Nature. Level 60 as well. Holy cow. This thing is strong, eh? Gonna show you the stats. And now the moveset. So there's Metal Sound, Iron Head, Double Hit, and Air Slash. Oh, it's Battle Armor? Oh, I'm so annoyed I can't use this thing. Battle Armor is the best ability in any Nuzlocke ever. Because what Battle Armor does is it makes the Pokemon immune from critical hits. Which is amazing, because that means that you don't have to worry about switching into something and getting crit. You can just switch in with impunity if you do the calcs right and you're like, this is gonna survive a regular hit, because it's only ever gonna have a regular hit on it. So, damn, it sucks I can't use it, but I can't. It's wrong. It's a legendary Pokemon. Not gonna use it. I'll also entrust with all of the memory drives needed to change the type of Type Null's evolution the Pokemon Silvally. She's gonna give me like 18 memories. A whole stack of memory drives. That's 18 memories, one for each type. So I'll get like Dark Drive, Fire Drive, Fairy Drive, Dragon Drive, Steel Drive, etc, etc, etc. Type Null. It was being researched as a possible weapon to be used to fight the Ultra Beasts, but I think a trainer like you, Yash, Master Gladian, thinks that you'll be able to show Type Null that there is much more to this wide world than that. Yeah, the purgatory of my PC box.
Man, that Gladian, he just doesn't want to let me win, does he? When he gets back from his training, I'm definitely gonna ask him for a battle.
Didn't you beat him at the base of Mount Lanakila?
Now I'm off to Pony Grove.
Okay. The members of the Ultra Recon Squad were also making for Pony Grove, I believe. Alright, so after all of that dialogue, and actually Rotom is crying now, I'm gonna run the lottery in front of you lot. Raise the table, do the lottery. It's Loto time, Roto Lotto. Okay, that's pretty good. Star's pretty good, right? I think it's either bargain, XP points, or money. It's money! Cool. Alright, so this is the next area. It's the Pony Grove area. What the hell? What's this music? Thank you very much for coming. The Ultra Beasts, now called Staka Taka, are lost and wandering in Pony Grove. It is my guess that they are distraught. They most likely will attack anything they see. Here are some beast balls. Normally you would have to buy these at Aether Paradise, but they were kind enough to give some to us. I like this music, by the way. So Beast Balls are special Pokeballs for the Ultra Beasts, where if you use it on an Ultra Beast, a Beast Ball rather I should say, if you use a Beast Ball on an Ultra Beast, the catch rate is essentially that of an Ultra Ball, but if you use it on a regular Pokemon, the catch rate is actually 10 times worse than that of a Pokeball. So never use it in front of any other regular Pokemon, only use it on the Ultra Beasts. For you to help, please take these.
Hey, thanks. So if you're giving us these balls, does that mean you want us to catch them?
We leave that to you two. All we wish for is that Staka Taka to be able to live peacefully. We have learned from what happened with Necrozma. We must not try to control these creatures, but focus on protecting them. It would put both ourselves and Staka Taka at ease if you would catch them.
Sounds good to me. Come on, Yash, let's go help the Staka Taka.
Okay, so Staka Taka is actually a problem for this team that I've built up. That's so funny. I build the one team that's weak against rock types. God damn it.
Staka Taka, come out, wherever you are.
Staka Taka is huge. You're not going to miss that thing. So it seems like I need to... by the way, there is an encounter in Pony Grove, but for the interest of this video, I'm not going to count Staka Taka as an encounter. If another Pokemon pops up, I may count that as the encounter. There are some duplicates in this route, so I'm just going to talk through the encounter table real quick. So the duplicates in this area are Pinsir, because that's a 10% chance. There is also Trumbeak, which is a 30% chance, so that's a dupe as well. But then there are some other Pokemon which I'm very interested in. The dud in this whole area for me is Baneri, which is a 20% encounter rate. And the other Pokemon are frankly pretty good. I would take any of these. The first one is Heracross at 10%. We can also get Riolu at 10% only during the day though, and this is the daytime. And then the final one is probably the one I want, which is Zoroark at 20%. That would be nice to have. Illusion Pokemon is very useful. So anyway, if I'm gonna be facing Stakataka though, I think I should switch into Kane. Kane has the best matchup into Stakataka, so I'm gonna do that. Yep. Oof, there's the Stakataka, look at that. Holy cow, what a weird looking Pokemon. Defense Roche, okay, so it has a +2 defense stat. This is very strong, by the way. Stakataka, it's at level 60. And this is a rock and steel type Pokemon, which all in all is a terrible typing if you think about it. But Stakataka more than makes up for it with its absolutely bonkers stat spread. So, for the uninitiated, Stakataka has a base stat total of 570. And in that, it's got 61 HP, which is fine. 53 special attack kind of sucks, but it's okay, it's not meant to be that way. It has 131 base attack, which is mental. It has 101 base special defense, which is crazy. And then its physical defense stat is its biggest stat, and that is frankly staggering. It's a base 211 physical defense. It's got more physical defense than bloody Steelix. And its speed is just as low. It's crazy. They're two sides of the same coin, I guess. It's got a speed stat, base speed stat of, get this, 1313. It's got no speed. So it's obviously not going to attack first here. Therefore, I'm going to go for a bulk up here. I feel good enough to be able to bulk up. Stakataka at this level should not have very powerful moves to hit me with. Oh, he does have Iron Head though. Okay, I was wrong about this. He's definitely got good moves. He's got Iron Head. He's level 60, right? So Iron Head, Iron Defense, Magnet Rise, and Takedown. Those are the moves. That's fine. Damn, I really wish I had Drain Punch right about now. That would be so clutch. Okay, Stakataka has a +2 base defense as well. So he just keeps using Iron Head, no crits, please. Okay, I'm gonna use a superpower now. That's gonna hit him hard. Superpower coming in. Oh, absolute destruction. Oh, I KO'd it. Well, it was 4 times super effective. I guess I should have expected that. Damn it, I wanted to catch this thing. I'm gonna have to wait for it now.
Yash, over here.
Oh, is there another one?
That Stakataka was too strong. I was nowhere even close to catching it.
No matter, it will likely keep a low profile from now and won't attack the Pokemon for some time. We can use this time to analyze the data we gathered and with the help of the Aether Foundation hopefully catch it. Yes, it seems there are still some Stakataka wandering about.
Gotcha, I'll be sure to capture one this time and hand it over to the Ultra Recon Squad.
Okay, so it seems like we can still catch one.
Stakataka, where are you?
That's an idiot. I was such a goofball, I swear. I'm gonna heal my Beware real quick with the citrus. I have like 700, yeah, so many of them. I'm thinking now that I should not. I'm gonna switch into Closer. I'm gonna use Closer here. Because you can't hit me super effectively. And Closer doesn't do that much damage physically. So I should be able to catch a Stakataka pretty soon. Oh, there's an item. Max Potion, alright, thank you. Alright, that's Stakataka number 2. Let's try This time, maybe it will work. Alright, Staka Taka. Again, +2 in defense. I'm gonna start with closer here. Right. It's got +2 defense. I'm not doing any damage here. I'm gonna Night Slash. That's just barely effective. Oh god, that does no damage. And he goes for Iron Defense. Brother, I'm gonna be doing 1 damage to this guy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna switch into Manzukic here. Manzukic has really good moves against this thing. And actually, Manzukic cannot be really touched by this thing either. It only has Iron Head to hit Jellicent with, so... yeah, uses Iron Head. That's actually a fair amount of damage. I was expecting less damage than this. I'm gonna use Ominous Wind, because it's special. Scald is super effective, but I think it will just KO. I'm gonna use Ominous Wind, try and get it down. No Omni Boost. Iron Head is not that scary. I mean, I can always recover. I am faster, so I can always go for the big recover. I'm just gonna keep attacking him with Ominous Wind. Yeah. Fishing for the Omni Boost. Okay, I'm gonna recover now. A crit will KO me from this range, in my opinion. Or I might get really, really close. I'm just gonna recover. Get out of KO range. Continues to go for our Iron Head. Don't do anything. I'm gonna go for 1 more Ominous Wind. And then I'll try and catch this thing. Okay. I'll crit this time. That's fine. I'll recover once and then I'll try and catch it. Alright, recover. Manzukic's doing really well. It's just so reliable. Jellicent's a fantastic Pokemon. I've genuinely wanted to bring it to the Elite Four, but it just didn't pan out that way. Muller is a better Pokemon overall. But Jellicent's fantastic. I'm just going to use a Beast Ball. Should catch it from here. Look at that Beast Ball. It's such a freaky looking thing, isn't it? There we go. There's the Staka Taka. And we catch it, baby. Let's go. Manzukic gains 3,000 points. Everybody gains points. Limer up to 58. And there's another legendary Pokemon. This is the second legendary Pokemon that I've caught in this video. It's crazy. Alright. I'm going to show you the absolute insanity that is Staka Taka. It's the Rampart Pokemon. It literally looks like a bag of bricks, really. I mean, it just looks like a old school chimney on some kind of sentient rock brick formation with unknowns inside it. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyes, which is weird. Anyway, it's got a height of 18 foot 1 inches. And it weighs in at 1,807.8 pounds. So it is very bulky and very chunky. So, wow. I don't even know what to do with this thing. But when Stonewall started moving and attacking, the brute's true identity was this mysterious life form which brings to mind an Ultra Beast. I mean, I'm obviously not going to you know, use this thing because it's a legendary, but I will give it a nickname. So, I'm just gonna go for, well, I'm trying to think who I should name it after. Maybe an older coach. You know what, I'm gonna name it, I know I'm gonna name it. Okay. I'm gonna go for Hitzfield. Ottmar Hitzfield was one of the old coaches of Bayern Munich, and he won like everything with us. Champions Leagues, Bundesliga titles, fantastic coach. So I'm gonna name him Ottmar Hitzfield. I do believe Hitzfield used to play for he used to play for like Basel and shit. Like he was not a very great player in my opinion. Or yeah, I mean I'm trying to look up how long ago he coached us because I remember him winning Champions Leagues with us. Oh yeah, so he coached us from '98 to 2004. That's pretty long. I mean, if you think about it. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly show you the summary. It's plus attack, interesting. So it's lonely nature. That's actually not terrible. I mean, its defense is its highest thing, highest stat. So that sucks that its defense lowering. Adamant would be perfect, in my opinion. Even Jolly would not be good on stack attacker because you want this to be min speed. So lonely is like kind of okay, kind of not okay, whatever. Level 60 with Iron Defense, Iron Head, Rock Blast, and Wide Guard. Okay, the moves are wrong. Maybe I'm looking at the Gen 9 moveset, but Rock Blast and Wide Guard, interesting. Okay. By the way, the ability's Beast Boost, which is that the Pokemon boosts its most proficient stat every time it knocks a Pokemon out. It's sort of like a specific Moxie type of, like a stat-specific Moxie. This is the ability for every single Ultra Beast, by the way. Every single Ultra Beast has the same ability. If you remember, the Poipo had the same thing, so send hits field to the box. And yeah, and that's it.
Yash!
We received the Staka how was able to capture. Together with the Aether Foundation, we should be able to gather useful data in order to protect the Ultra Beasts. I expected no less from you two who competed for the championship. You've helped us resolve an extremely delicate situation. We thank you. We take our leave now until we meet again. Okay.
Those were epic battles. Did you I had a good time today? Come on, Yash, let's head home.
No, I want to stay here. I want to do the encounter here. For God's sake. Are you serious, mate? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, looks like I can just stop here. So, because it's already over half an hour, I'm just going to stop here and then I'll just move on to the next quest in the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. Take care. I'll see you next time.